Интелектуалната собственост и трансфера на технологии в медицината и фармацията бяха тема на лекцията на доктор Нак, световно признат стратег в сферата. Той беше приветстван от заместник-ректора по научната дейност професор доктор Виолета Йотова и от директора на научно-изследователски институт професор доктор Антон Тончев. Презентацията беше изнесена пред аудитория от преподаватели, изследователи и студенти в Медицинския университет Варна.
Intellectual property is a right given by a certain nation. So United States, for example, can give intellectual property rights only in the United States, and Bulgaria can give intellectual property rights in Bulgaria. EU obviously has a slight bit different dynamic, but yes, every country has its own way of protecting intellectual property. They're generally very similar. There are international patents, for example. The Patent Cooperation Treaty allows one to file in more than 160 countries all at once. But ultimately, it has to come down to that one specific country which allows that intellectual property to be protected through patents, trademarks, copyrights, and trade secrets.
Do you think that AI can have an intellectual property right as well?
Excellent question. That is the big question that everyone has in their minds, and including the United States, where I live. The short answer is that AI cannot own the intellectual property by itself. Ultimately, it was created by humans. And also the fact that there's a crowd effect. So a lot of the information that you get out of artificial intelligence, GPT-type engines is created by others. So one could argue that the inventors of AI are the ones who created that platform, and the information that you're gathering is coming from the bolus of information that's created by others. So to date, as we stand today, artificial general intelligence has not reached the point where it can create its own intellectual property and own it for sure. So at least in the US now, you have to have a human inventor of an invention. So I think we are safe for now, but we will talk about it 5 years from now, how it looks like.
По отношение на сигурността на процесите и откритията на изследователите в полето на науката, доктор Нак препоръча.
In patent law, typically the way it works is it is the first to file. So as soon as you come up with an invention that is of value, you think, either the university or a company or individual, you go file it as quickly as possible. Now, really, can AI create that idea ahead of you? Potentially, but if it's not filed, I think you're still safe. You should try to file it as quickly as possibly can be done, so others cannot go file that as a patent, because again, we are in a paradigm now which is the first to file, not the first to invent.
Гостуването на доктор Нак е по покана на екипа на научно-изследователския институт в рамките на проекта Транстем.